Killer D. Rolling.
And to help victims of the attacks, Maki Mae, a musician, has been collecting donations to offset their medical treatment costs.
Some people need plastic surgery because they're beat so bad in the ground. If we do not come together and we do not help each other and support each other as one voice, we will never be able to deter crime and reduce violence. It will always continue to grow.
Mae was born to a father from Taiwan and a mother from Japan, and has had discriminatory remarks directed at herself. Enough is enough, she says. Mae produced an online concert with musicians from around the world to raise awareness. Wishing for a society where people from different cultures can coexist, she recorded a traditional Japanese song with a bossa nova inflection. She has so far raised over $80,000.
At the end of the day, what COVID has shown us is we are all connected. COVID has shown us that we all must continue to work harder to understand each other.
Mae is vocal about making hate crimes serious offenses.
We must increase the severity of penalties. We must help prosecutors to seek harsher punishments. Make hate crime a crime.
Now the voices of Asian Americans are being heard by the politicians.
The Asian American and Pacific Islander community has shaped this country from the very beginning.
Asian Americans are an integral part of the strength and cultural fabric of the United States.
In late May, lawmakers of both Democrat and Republican parties came together to pass a bill aimed at preventing hate crimes. President Joe Biden signed the bill into law. It calls for police officers to receive training in order to reinforce the crackdown on hate crimes, and the Justice Department to set up a new post dedicated to stopping them.
Silence is complicity, and we cannot be complicit.
Senator Mazie Hirono, a Democrat, sponsored the bill and mediated between the two parties. She is the first Asian American woman in the Senate and currently the only immigrant in the upper house.
Thank you very much for taking time.
As an immigrant, I appreciate the opportunities that this country offered me, and so I wanted to give back to this country in a state that welcomed me.
The bill initially did not gain wide support.
When I first introduced the bill, I could not get a single Republican senator to sign on to it. People began to pay attention, and even the Republicans could not turn their eyes away from the images on TV, so even they couldn't deny that this was happening.
Hirono was born in Japan's Fukushima prefecture. She moved to Hawaii along with her mother when she was a child. She believes people must face the past to eliminate discrimination in the U.S.
Look at us. For one thing, we're not white. and so we are seen as a perpetual foreigners. I think our education curriculum should teach what is happening in our own country with regard to how we treat minorities in our country. I didn't learn about the Japanese internment in World War II until way later. And we don't learn enough about what's happened to the black community.
The senator believes it's crucial to speak up and not give in.
I think it's important for the Asian community to see an Asian woman, a minority person, speaking up and speaking out. It's not easy. It's not comfortable necessarily, but to tell, what we really feel and how we view things. I would like to see more people do it. But with the rise of the hate crimes,